Wow. Fantastic. They are so big, eh? Yeah, you can eat them. Wow. Come with them. Fantastic. Here we have them.
Amna.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's underscore Gintu, back again to this roots of today. And guys, God has granted us more of the peace and also much time. So as we know, we are not the best in this world, but it's from the grace of God we have woken up. I hope you have woken up too, and you are continuing the day very fantastic as we are here. And also, guys, today I have a new platform coming out from this position I am one-on-one. How are you, Kyuga?
I'm fine.
How are, oh, hali nakupeleka aje?
Salama ba.
I see you are doing some cleanliness, eh?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Nitakuita, eh? Aya. So those are my friends here. Guys, today we have a new platform that is going to take on right now because hey, you can now see we have a podium here being created here, and we are waiting for an event which is Mrs. Green and Mr. Green we are looking forward to. And hey, everything is so fantastic, guys. Wow. 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 Fantastic. So everything is so awesome from this position, guys, as we are waiting for much of the people to come on 10 it's on 10th next month. So as it's an event that's going to be conducted here one and for all. So today we have a new range up onto this hotel because I told you I have ever stocked here some fish, which is tilapia fish, and we want to change water onto the fish pond that's onto this position and has much of it's now green turbidity, or the algae is of a high concentration right now, and we want to make sure that we are changing the water of the fish pond. And as you can now see, the field is so looking nice, and also we have much of the people are always onto here, so as they're performing their duties of some 2-3 things, and it's just undergoing onto this institution. Ugo chonjo? Eh? Aye, job. Aye. So he's one of my friends here. We want to make sure that we are removing some pond water from this a little bit pond, and you have ever seen it. Oh, he is my friend. He is the guy who don't speak. You know, guys, I ever told you about that. He doesn't hear and also he doesn't speak. He's talking about he can just catch some of the fish here. So this is the fish pond, and it's very dirty right now. I want to make sure that it's being changed to water. As the way it is now, it's just green. It's a green bloom, and green turbidity is of a high concentration, so we might be having a low oxygen concentration inside here. And so we have to change it so as we can encourage more of the oxygen concentration onto the small pond it is. And also we have to change water so as they can get a good climatic, and also we should not expose them to mortality rate and stress at the same time. So guys, that is what is going to take place here, and it's more relevantly to take place right now. And even right now here you can even see what is like look at this place. Looks like water is a little bit coming out. So the guy is preparing the pipes. Let's see the preparations here. Oh, you want to change water?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So guys, water has to be pumped from the taps so as they can come here, so as whenever the fish want to be exchanged, it's gonna be dropped here so as they cannot suffocate and die because of water stress. So this is the piping first, so as whenever now it's dry, it's now full, then we're gonna be bringing some fish into these small pots here. Okay, So it's talking about we're gonna be taking these fish from here, then we reallocate them to the small pots there. So the piping is there, so you wanna be bringing water in as everything gonna be taking position from here. So guys, keep it tuned, keep it locked, as we are going to be talking about much things are happening today, one-on-one here, live. Wow. Guys, you cannot even see the fish from this pond right now because of the green turbidity, and this is what I was ever talking about, because if you want to make such kind of a pond to have much of the green turbidity or the green bloom, it means that you can just use you can use manure, or you can just use the cow dung, which is wet, and also you can just use concentrate fertilizer, so as you can turn it into this green. But much of this green turbidity into this fish pond here, it's muchly from the fish waste that they reproduce, and also the remaining of the waste that have been dispatched into this small pot. So that's why we want to exchange this water, as we're going to be maintaining the mortality rate as it's going to be high, and high oxygen concentration into the pond as they're going to be surviving much, because even right now this water is very minimal, as it's about 20 centimeters in height, so it cannot withstand the amount of oxygen for the whole fish, which are just stocked here. More than 300 pieces I stocked here alone. So this is what is going to be happening right now, as you're going to be connecting some of the pipings here, as I'm going to be opening even water, as it's going to be going to the small pots there. Hey, here you have so many pipes, bro.
Yeah.
So you have to connect 2, 3. Fantastic. Where is this water coming from? The main tank?
Yeah. The main tank.
Or these tanks up here?
This tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that machine which pumps water to the restaurant is the same pumping water to these ones?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the manual operation. So you're opening, eh? So let's check if water is just going to the pot there, as oh, I just hear what is coming out. Oh, it has reached. Wow. Mpaka ijai.
Yeah, mpaka inafika tu hapa hivi.
Oh, it has reached somewhere. Mpaka ijai ndio uende kutoa huko.
Naendelea tu kutoa.
Oh. So whenever it's just ongoing with draining inside here, you're gonna be now entering into the fish pond, as you're gonna be withdrawing the fish from here. Garanyo.
Ya wasa ba. Ukiwa baba wangu sema makofi labda kwa kusugura.
Hau ni gabari choke.
Kwa kusugura.
Ya.
Kulichoka.
Maji waga unasomba. Haya. Waga unayasomba.
Nasomba.
Haya kuyatoa maji.
Nachoka hivi.
Wewe ni kazi.
Nafikiria hawa toke ndio.
Vamos. Yes, yes. Sawa. Guys, I had told you that now the process is gonna be beginning, so as we can make sure that this fountain pond here, it's more cleaned, and it's now going to be more clean and very possible from this segment, as this is the procedure and the protocol ongoing. Hey bro, fantastic, fantastic. Let's go on. Let's go on. Continue. This is the procedure. No problem. Continue, bro. Guys, this is what is just happening here, and for a small recap on who wants to understand more much about what is taking place from this guy, what he's doing here, and some people will be just asking about why can't he just use this kind of water, because it's enriched with much of the vitamins and nutrients relevant for the growth of other crops, or he can just water the trees. Why is he not watering some trees and also the grass? But for him to have a speed and work, because this is just a matter of speed in work, so he has to make sure that he's pouring water outside from the fish pond, and it's gonna be outside here. So this is the manual operation, because whenever you rely about it's obvious it's done now and then. So for him to make sure that he's making the work very easy from the machine, he can just use a bucket to withdraw water, and this is what is happening here, and water is now draining from the fish pond outside. And we are not now waiting for a point whereby we're gonna be now using this kind of a bucket that has some of the spores, and gonna be taking some fish from here, reallocating them to such kind of the pots we have already filled with water onto that position. So you're gonna be taking a minimal time, and also you're gonna be making sure that he is cleaning this kind of a small fountain pond from this position, as you're gonna be very, very clean. But it's a manual operation always done, because of you cannot rely on machines now and then, because it's a work that's done now and then. After every 4 days we're going to be changing water from the fish pond, and also getting new and brand water inside there, so as I can encourage much of oxygen concentration onto the pond, and also getting the good environment of people viewing, because by now we have much of the people onto this position, and they are taking some of their it's called an evening tea from that position. They had some of the meetings here. I've told you about this hotel has much of the conferences that also take place from this position, as right now they're from the conference of in terms of sanitation and to the environment, and also making sure that the sanitation is upheld. Everyone has to uphold that as one of the common thing and key essential for hygiene and safety. So by now they are now taking their evening tea, and whenever they finish, and that's why now this water is being withdrawn here, as it will be the first tension for them, because whenever you come from that gate there, this is the first eyesight that we will be just facing. So he's just starting out the cleaning from this position. Let's take a look on how it's just being cleaned. So you can check water now, water level is now has gone low. Bro, for how long do you change the water here?
How long?
How long do you take?
For 1 week.
After 1 week?
After 1 week,
I see some fish there. Guys, it's a toughish work, but we have to bear with the circumstances on what is coming, because I've ever stocked this fish here, so I have to make sure that the cleanest of the highest level is done here. But I forgot to come with the gumboots and my apron, it's called my overall, that I could just enter with it inside here, but we have to bear with the circumstances. What we have, it's what we use. Use the local material around you. Fantastic.
Oh.
Check on them, guys. Here they are. Now they are up. Fantastic. Now they are just struggling to make sure that they are looking for oxygen, more oxygen, and to the water, and also the survival areas for them to hide, but no area for them to hide. So they have to be the circumstance they want to be. They know that. They know that. They know each time of whenever they want to be transferred. Wow. Wow. Fantastic. They are so big, eh? Yeah, you can eat them. Wow. Come with them. Fantastic. Here we have them.
Amna. Yaani hapo utasuluhisha kwa bado. Leo tu.
So guys,
Wewe ni mashini ya?
gani? Hii hapa. Hii ni ya kuchukua tu.
Oh.
So guys, this is where they are just transferred to. Let me check if I can catch one. Come here. I have this. Fantastic. I like this. So they are just out here. Like this, guys. This is what is just taking place here, and I like how they are just transferring without them being a little bit getting some damages, and also not harming them because of their life. And this is where they're transferred to a small pot here. So I think he just taking some of them from that fountain pond and reallocating them to this kind of the small pots here. So guys, it's a repetitive work, and the mode of transport is via the legs, so as we can be you have to be very fast before they can just suffocate because of oxygen. Wow, I like it. And do you know how many of them are there? Have you ever counted?
No.
Why haven't you counted even one?
Always more than 10,000.
That's a big lie, bro. I was the one who stocked them here. There are 300 in number.
Maybe they are given back.
No, you could have just seen the small ones. Yeah. Guys, this it's blue tile, and it's so slippery. Whenever you just get inside here without a balance, you will find yourself hitting your mouth down. We have other. Look at where they are rushing to. Let them not suffocate, guys. We have to return them in. Fantastic. So they can just come to your hand. That is. Are you sure you cannot step on them? Amos, can you step on them or you cannot? Look at them. We have another one coming. There's so many. Now this is like harvesting. Come on, come on. So guys, it has to be cleaned, and we need it to be so blue tiled, and we need to make sure that we have very clean water already being stocked here, so as we can reallocate them back from where they are just disposed right now and reallocate back to this point. And this is a continuous process, and I'm going to be showing you more about what is happening and how the cleaning, and also making sure that everything is taking position and reallocating back to this point where they were. Before the suffocate was inakuwa reallocated.
Sasa hizo hapo zinaenda kutupa.
Hapana. Wanasafisha tu
Imechafuka.
Yeah, imechafuka. So it's just cleaning, then they return them back. waterproof.
Unaona ameosha.
Sasa hapo nimeenda wapi?
Zile vitank.
Zile nimezichota.
Maji ilikuwa imechafuka.
Inakuanga hiyo green inakuanga ndio chakula, lakini unajua mostly ni kama recreational, lazima watu wakuje wajione kitu hiko. Akibadilisha leo, kesho ukikuja hapa utakuta ni very whitish. Maji itakuwa very clean. So you'll just see it. It's just washing it, then we have a piping there, then they reallocate water here, then everything gonna be very fantastic. Swimming pool not yet. A little bit this year. Yeah, this year. Even this area it's not yet opened, but for the conferences, so they allow people to come in. Exactly. Yes. Mshike na mkono.
Then after how long will they mature up?
They are just here for recreational purposes.
They
are not yet to be consumed. No problem, but for entertainment, something like that. For eye impression.
But zitakuwa nini?
Yeah, they will be bigger, but right now they are just here for recreational purposes.
But how many months zitakuwa for?
Like right now, if you give them like 3 months, 4 months coming, they will be around 100 grams to 150 grams.
So how many mnaweka wangapi ndani?
300 in number.
Ni hapa tu ama kuna place nyingine tena?
Ni hapa kwanza. The other one is for the ornamentals. This big one, it's for the ornamentals.
Ya wacha kudumu boya.
Ukisibira ngapi?
Dubai Facebook search.
this is the color we want it to be, and as we are just making sure that we just washing. So you can even check the much of the green bloom, which is the green turbidity had attached itself from the segment of the corners of the walls and also from the bottom floor. And now we're going to be cleaning it so that it will reflect as blue as this one. So this is what is going to be happening, and it's a continuous process that's going to be taking place unto this position, and we're going to be waiting until we finish and we restock again the fish, as we're going to be now concluding that everything is very fantastic coming out from this position. So I have one of my brothers here as they're just continuing with their work. So let me check my brother here, tell us more about how the hotel and everything like that. Hello brother. How are you, bro?
I'm fine.
Everything is good, bro?
Yes, it's good.
You might be recorded.
Yes.
No problem, eh?
Utatumia Kiswahili, please.
No problem. It's
Yes.
Joffa Hotel, eh?
Yes.
Kiswahili.
Yes.
English is a little problem. But you can understand English, but what about talking? Okay. What's your name, bro?
My name is Fabi.
Fabi.
Boy.
Okay.
From Tanzania.
You are from Tanzania.
Yes, I'm waiter at the Hotel Joffa.
Okay.
Yes.
And today I've seen you are serving. You have some thermoses here. What is this name?
This is mixed tea.
The name of this, the whole of this stuff.
Oh,
it's called
food. Tian.
the tin.
Tin.
Oh,
Yes.
tian.
Tian.
Okay.
Yes.
And these are the thermoses, the
Thermoses,
small end.
Yes.
So what were you serving today?
Today we're serving the
Tea?
conference here.
Mhm.
Yes.
With the tea, which is called the evening tea.
Yes.
Evening tea. So everything is good, bro?
Yes.
It's fantastic.
Okay, you're
Wagwan. Welcome again and again. Eh? So guys, even right now, it's the conference. You can see they are just finishing taking some photos, because it's an area that you can come and just leisure. It's like a recreational area, because it has fountains here. Somebody will just think about it's like an original hill, but it's a fountain. It's just constructed into that position. So everything gonna be taking place onto this area, and want to see where they have just reached onto this small fountain form. Let me check the fish, guys, where they have reached right now, because we might be thinking that they are surviving. Maybe they are dead. Oh, they are here. Guys, as you can just see, they are trying to open their mouth So it means that they are trying to get extra oxygen from this water and siphon a little bit of oxygen. But this is a little bit small dam, because that if you want to transport such kind of fish as I did, you can use it's called the polythene papers that you can fill them with oxygen and water, and you can just transport them from one place to another. But if you don't have such kind of a mean, you can use the way the guy used. If it's just a short distance from such kind of it's called a fountain pond, and to this kind of the pots here that are just created here, and they are so good looking. So this is the second stage. So if you want more, you can just use water. Take water into a bucket, then you make sure that whenever you have a bucket and water, take the fish. If it's just around 2 kilometers, you can just take a bucket of water, then very clean water, then place inside there some of the fish like these ones here. Then after every 15 minutes, if you have not reached at your segment you are just going, make sure that you are adding more water, so as it can facilitate and bring oxygen inside. That's the it's called a traditional method of transporting fish, and it's always being used. And right now you can even see the fish, they are on top and they are trying to siphon oxygen, extra oxygen from out. So if you can just see into your pond, guys, if you have such kind of the fish, and they're trying to they're trying to siphon oxygen from on top of water, it means that that water doesn't have enough oxygen to support them, and that's why you can even see. But even right now here, you can even see how they are. It means that this small pot, it has oxygen, which is they're gonna be staying there for a little bit time, and it should not take more minutes, because they might suffocate and some might die. And this is the always done, but they don't want, they will not grow further, and that's why they've turned into blackish in color, because they not grow further from how they have just reached right now, as they have stress sometimes, and they are interchanged from one pond to another pond each and every time after every 2 weeks. So it means that they have much time to being transferred from one pond to another. So if they can just be settling to one pond, I just remember once I just got them to this position, they were a little bit of around 30 to 50 grams, but right now they are not growing much because of the condition they are subjected to. And they're going to be bringing much of the oxygen pumps that will help them to facilitate oxygen concentration into water, and also they're going to be filling that kind of a pond with much water, as the oxygen will be now inside. As you know that much water, or the volume of water, always has an effect which is a positive and a negative impact towards the fish growing. As they're going to be growing very fast, you have to make sure that that fish pond has much and great water, and the water volume is much. So we're now going for the tea. Oh, people are drinking tea now. I was looking for you, and where were you, bro? No problem, bro. I wanted to have a little conversation. I talked about whenever the people are here. How are you, bro? What's your name? What are you doing? My brother here is running very quickly, you know? Or you are eating something. You are eating something, so it might you will be harmonized.
Why tea or mixed tea?
I want. But now I'm taking a cup of tea right now here, and I told you there were a conference here, and I might be part of the conference sometime. So whenever I approach here, because I have a big deal of the fish here, so everything gonna be very fantastic. So it's an evening tea. It's called a mixed tea, and I like this because it's much of appreciation. So my brother is here. Oh, have you got tea?
Yeah.
Everything is fantastic.
It's very okay.
Okay. I'm coming. Yeah, fantastic. So guys, whenever I finish this, I'm gonna be ending this video from here. So as a next video, keep it watching because it's coming more lit on how we are going to stock the fish and reallocate them back to the fish pond. And everything is in each segment as I'm taking my tea and make a leisure a little bit, and everything gonna be very awesome, very fantastic coming out from this position. It's 1-on-1. It's underscore Gintu back again, and this is the end, but continue. It's coming next, another episode.